That's nice. They've been farming at tier 2, going from strength to strength. They just recently qualified to Pro League as well, which is a pretty huge deal when you look at the teams that they had to run through to do that. But in this pistol, hang on a second, Makaze opens with 2, and Ema is also going to join the fray. So it's not started off strong, but there's Dory with 3. Suddenly flipping the script of this pistol round.
That's out of nowhere. P250 pops some heads. Well, wonderful go through on the plant. It's high risk, but cancelled plant, and the cover comes out from Knife. 1v2 here from Alexi B. Grenade goes out to smoke that site, but with no kit, they just peek him, and Dory with 4 off the P250. They're boot camping.
But I think for a team that is a system team looking to get him accustomed into the roster, well, you want to kind of be drilling your own game plan here. And I think versus a hyper-aggressive team like TNL could create a bit of a perfect storm, but let's see how this first rifle round goes. Ema opens, Alexi spotted out of the cave, and Knife's going to try and walk at him there on the smoke. And deal with this mid component well. NAVI taking the pace out of the round, cutting TNL just down to these 2 players. Skani walking in up through ramp. Dory a little bit later behind him, doesn't check the long corner, gets out with his life here, given a second chance. It's crossing into Alexi that's going to cost them dearly.
Wonderful, 100-0 in the Molotov. Oh dear. That's a bit disastrous. The gun will be picked back up by Makaze, but trapped player, a 1v4 approaching here for Dory. He's found Ema. Bomb is loose in the side.
The whole time, they're cheating. Look at this. I told you all. That's what he's saying. I told you. I warned you. Dory 3 kills deep, looking for the ace clutch. 30 seconds left. Makaze's actually going to take the angle. Try and fire off on this AWP faster, but if Dory can hit the pre-fire, Makaze, dead man, no, makes it work on the AWP, putting a stop. Also a squad he's had history with. In online play. Alexi, run at. Knife to open.
I like setting your sights high on this pick for TNL, picking NAVI. I'm sure a lot of teams obviously go for, you know, a team that's struggling, a team that's not in great form, but TNL not only want to play their countrymen in bits and wonderful, but they also want to hunt a big dog, and they want to try and prove themselves against one of the best teams in the world. It's not going to be easy, though. It never was. Reflash on the ramp, gets Bit a kill, but they're full blind up close. Bit needs more. He finds it. Wonderful with cover. 3 on 2, and the gun picked up. Means no reload needed. He keeps firing through that smoke. Onyx takes the chance, but Dory 1v2, no bomb. Too low to really make this happen, you'd think. NAVI stabilize.
Pre-firing everything. Was in with a chance there.
Running away.
Makaze's just going to play around the bomb. Giving it up. They know that Dory needs the plant, and so Makaze plays that one to perfection.
Yep.
Very, very safe from him. Well handled. Is Bit the coolest guy on NAVI?
Ooh.
Probably. Him or maybe Alexi.
Probably, yeah. Oh dear.
That's a crazy chase. Oh, Alexi might be cool. Now he's cold, dead in the round. Follow up on a Bit. Wonderful trying to reclaim.
Oh, what? Wonderful.
Second through the smoke. No scope connects. Makaze spotted on the ramp push. Wonderful.
Again.
Still going.
Again. He's on for the ace.
And he's only seen like 2 enemies. He's going to ace clutch this. Not another smoke shot for Wonderful. This time doesn't want to leave it to chance, creeping through. 4 kills, it's a dream round. He's just going to put a bow on it. And he can't beat Knife in the head-to-head. TNL will keep their lead on the low econ rush.
Dude, 2 no-scopes through smoke for Wonderful. 4 kills, can't clutch it up. That hurts. I don't know how he connects any of those shots. Boom. And then he does it again. Boom! But Knife prevails. And TNL is certainly making this interesting. Experience showing true. Overwhelmed in middle, nice clear from Heaven. Alexi just running out of the cave. Punish Mongols with similar plays back in Cologne. Space taken by Onyx out A. Molotov, smoke, wall of fake. Forces that rotated Makazi, but they don't hear any follow-up. Walk down ramp. Danger. Knife slips it in. Bomb late. Retrieval wallbang connects. No safety for Alexi on B. And a 3-on-2. Red carpet for TNL as they just walk it in. Waiting for that bomb. Kazi's 12-3. He wants to fight for this. I don't blame him, but this is money on the line here. If NAVI lose these guns, they are on a broken buy. Wallbang, not enough. Bomb makes it in. They can 3-2-1 in the post plant as well if they'd like. Wonderful has them trapped in the bomb site. Nice kill for Makaze. The round opens up again. They should know one more is sight. Wonderful trained in.
Oh, there's Makaze in the feed. They learn about Onyx tucked in, but he's just not giving Wonderful. This sight line goes for the fight. And Wonderful is quick to react. Na'Vi will keep this a tie game.
Okay, we're fighting. We're fighting tooth and nail. That was Na'Vi's money, and they will relent.
14-4. He's not the guy you want to run into right now if you're TNL. Flyrax. Oh, buddy.
Wow.
And now his teammates are all going to die in mid. Going into the red room. Ema plucks them out of the round.
Beautiful.
That missed timing for Flyrax really comes back to haunt them. He's gonna collect his kill at least. Oh my God, that is mad!
Wow.
A crazy follow-up on a Wonderful, and suddenly 2 versus 2. It's going back for the bomb that cost Carney. Flyrax from missed timings to stellar orb shots, but low on HP.
No
Expecting him to win this is wild.
20 seconds.
He's got it down to the 1v1, but not playing for the bomb, playing for this wrap all the way around. Bit can just take this to time.
NT,
it is a really nice try from Flyrax at low health from his first showing up through the ramp.
I actually like this idea. Sure, it's a risk. It's no guarantee, but if he gets the kill here, he wins the round. If he walks red, Bit could be on any off angle. He's one shot from death. He can't win that round. So I actually think that's cool routing.
Got a bunch of Tech-9s to try and pave the way, and with Flyrax low, no harm, no foul in having him try and open on this AWP. Send in the Tech-9s at the front. Alexi gets overran back in the cave. Rotate's called for Na'Vi. They're bringing everyone over. They're anticipating this B hit. Will that make dealing with it any easier? They deny the long creep up. They deny space getting taken. It feels very claustrophobic right now for TNL. We're boxed in at the site. There's the opening for Bit. Run and gun to send them in. And with Flyrax so low, another clutch needed. Got to be real fast on the trigger. Defuse still not held. They're going for the kill here. This is wasting time. Running in on Flyrax with this orb. He hears the footsteps. Bit just faster off the mark. And so Na'Vi, bare minimum, 6 rounds secured on the half. Fast play out in the mid. Huge trade, and what a player to find. Makaze not able to make a dent in this round. It's all about Dory. Flyrax gonna take another one as well, and so very, very quickly, TNL have ended up in the power position, just brute forcing a play out through middle. That's Bit dead on the B hold. They learn that Ema's up here in the red room, and that is the red carpet rolled out on this B play. Looking good for 5 on the half, unless Ema can complicate in this clutch.
Oh my God, and that's it. Burns to 2, almost dies in that molly. The second one should spell the end of the half. Ema risking a third Molotov. Get him out. 5 is great. TNL putting on a show here. And they're just wasting his time. A shot through the smoke as it fades will finish the job. 5 on the half. TNL fighting tooth and nail against NAVI.
Back at home in online play after a dream week in Cologne. He's nearly 20 kills deep after that first half.
It's awkward for Flyrax coming down ramp. Doesn't clear that close door. Waits. And NAVI goes storming into the B bomb site. It's only one on long gone. Onic, bottom of the server, 1v3. But NAVI bringing that bomb right in. Smoke fading on short. He's got no cover. Got the info now. Whittling him down, and that is NAVI with the round. Pistol secured on top of a 7-round half. Practice in and of itself,
yeah.
Right? They always say officials are different to scrims and to prac. Well, this is the real deal in a single elimination match. NAVI can't come in slow, they can't come in cold, and so TNL know they're going to get a well-fighting, try-harding NAVI. That's what they're dealing with right now. 9-5 up, 5 on 3. This gun round comes in for TNL, and it looks good. Could have caught the bomb coming up ramp there. Wonderful will make it through. Entry needs to come for the MAC-10. Turning back is Knife. Still recovers his shot. It breaks the smoke. NAVI getting closed upon. 2v5 in this site. Flank is imminent as well. Nice peeks, and everyone fighting together on TNL puts that round back on the board.
I mean, it's NAVI's CT sides on this map, usually where they do their best work. As of late, T-Harps have felt a little rough around the edges for NAVI here. Obviously, that is versus some of the top teams in the world. The one thing I don't think you want if you're NAVI is for TNL to start building up too much money, because with that comes like freedom to go for aggressive plays. You're a lot less likely to take a risk, if all your economy is on the line for the rest of the half. If that's not the case, TNL is certainly going to have a lot of different ideas and maybe stuff that NAVI haven't seen before.
It's always a way with teams who play a lot of online CS, a lot of matches. You've got to have tricks up your sleeve. You've got to be adaptable. TNL trying to catch NAVI off guard. 5v4 in this gun round. With NAVI's money hanging in the balance. This position punished on the pistol. Knife, has he learned his lesson? Wonderful sees him coming in. And even though a dink lands, that equalizes the kills. 40 seconds to go. Bit of a fake towards mid. Can Bit find this entry? Ema will instead. Bit can't back up. Ema hunts for a second, and that opens up A. No reason to go into what is certainly a B player. Flyrax waits, but NAVI already departs.
Dude.
They've been met with some decisive rounds for TNL, some hard shooters, and they've still recovered really well in every situation handed to them. Down 3-0 off of the pistol.
Well practiced TNL. They play a hell of a lot. They come into this raring to go. They've been shut down. A hot prospect team for this year. Looking to make some waves. NAVI want nothing to do with it. Makaze on the entry route out through mid secures that opening.
I can't believe he even goes for more there to punish that reload and donut, but peaked by heaven. NAVI still get that A bomb sign. They get it quickly here. TNL scrambling rotates. No one in position to stop this. Ema gets in and Ema gets spotted, so the kill is forced by Knife. 4 on 3. NAVI can't get that bomb down anytime soon. The pressure does not relent. Through the smoke, almost. But the bomb was a fake anyway. Lexi trying to cover. AWP in CT, got to be careful. Full blind, Lexi connects, but it's the AWP to find its second, leaving Bit in the clutch.
Got to be real clean with this.
Oh,
and Flyrax just charges straight for him.
Confident.
They've done well to recover it. Chance now to break NAVI's money again, and that would be game back on. It's a double-edged sword here. Both teams low on money. Both teams feeling the strain. A lot of aggression once more. And it's going to give them the results. Bit left clutching at straws, looking for a way back in. He's not ready for a third player. He had no idea that Knife was still floating around out on the long side.
This round dies in seconds. Lexi can't get up heaven. Makazi in middle. Bit tries to force something to no avail. So 2v5, where they stack entirely on one side of the map. One shot, that's all it will take. And he's removed as well, leaving Wonderful late to mid. In a world of hurt.
A flawless round. The perfect moment for TNL. That's a serious lifeline into this game. Second thoughts around that. He goes back and clears red. That's because Donut's been smoked off by NAVI.
Oh, never shot.
Arax forced forward by the molly. Decides to let NAVI get away with the cave control. It's Onic to wrestle back into this 3-on-3. Knife dead out on an island at long. And he fares a little bit better bringing this into the 2v2, but you've got to get past Bit and Wonderful. He needs Doi to close the distance. Got to win this first cave fight, then they can look to begin this 2 versus 1. A chance to break through NAVI's money this late in the game. Wonderful with the clutch.
Oh.
Low health on Carney, he'll convert.
Creeping into A main. Carney here.
He's got a lot of responsibility. Not properly cleared by Makaze. First man in, Ema makes up for it. That's guns retrieved here for NAVI, and are they just going to try and follow through? They've got that donut part of the split. Doi knocks out the 2 through main. For Alexi and Bit, this one's hanging on by a thread. Bit doing everything he can. Goes back for the bomb. 40 seconds to work with.
Okay.
Bit's going to try and go round the world on this.
And how long do they hold on before they realize it's a possibility? They're even scared of Temple right now. Bit's got that timing. He's got that chance to get into B, but Flyrax moves over.
He's sneaking this, but he should be able to take a ramp line just before Bit gets there. Decides against it. Instead, he's going to play a longer game, waiting for a cave walkout. Bit given the room up ramp side. Curious if Flyrax wants to play ahead of this on that bomb plant. Molly comes in, forces Bit wide. Flyrax trying to face on the orb. Missed shot for Bit. Second player now makes his way over. Comeback rests on stopping Bit in this clutch. Ooh. And they will manage to get past him.
Back to back
1v2 denied, and Onic with another clutch round. 11 all. Flyrax with aggression. Wonderful, burning alive down in mid. Doi sees to it that Knife's death is not in vain. Keeps this even in a 4-on-4. Onic, one step further.
No way.
Flyrax can't hit that quick shot required. Bit will get past him. And it's the 2 top performers here for NAVI. 40 kills between them.
On plot for CT. Good position gained here for NAVI to win this round, and now the realization sets in for TNL. Got to do this while a man up without any information. Where have NAVI gotten to?
You have these smokes, but it's so much on this initial fight to Makaze that they might never come into play. Bit in this alone. Makaze only good for 1 on the aggression. It's got to be another attempt at this clutch from Bit. Once more, he has to get past Onic. Goes looking and locked out. That's TNL up on a map point, and they're celebrating right now. This is huge for this squad.
And performing so well in these mid rounds when NAVI are getting space, they're getting into strong positions, they're getting into post plants. TNL playing as a team, pulling it back, but we're not done yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. NAVI punish in middle, storming the board with a double kill.
With no clear direction, no clear ending from NAVI, only adds to the pressure for TNL. They get curious, they might play right into NAVI's hands. This rotate from Onic, running the risk. He's going to clear Ema in the back lines. Now they try to pick up the pace. Flyrax needs to hit some of these, and he can't find his footing on the AWP. Onic needs another clutch for TNL.
Bomb is late, there's a chance.
The longest standing member, but dead straight away. Makaze rips his head clean off. Overtime is required.
Take big risks, swinging out mid off spawn, not respecting the utility. Will TNL nade stack this time? Molly's coming for NAVI. TNL trapped out in their corners. Somehow Carter gets down bottom, middle. Hello? No realization for Makaze. It's a bloodbath in middle, and it all comes up for TNL.
I gotta say, you know, it's...
In a 1v4, there's a moving player on the lane. Onyx might catch the right timing, though. As Wonderful clears the wrong side, it's Onyx who ends it again. First round of OT comes up for TNL. Onyx with more nades to stop. NAVI, got to be very careful standing behind these smokes. Dodging death for now. Nice shot for Bit. No one in the B site.
Onyx with the knife pull going back, getting chased now through Jag. Might be living on a timer here. Kane arrives. Oh, that's two. Hold on a second, there's still legs on this round. They haven't found Onyx back in the cave yet either. He's trying to move around them and he's dodged the capture. From Makaze giving chase, knife on the cross, can't quite find it, but they think cave is clear. Onyx allowed to spring his trap, it's low health for Makaze and Wonderful, and now it's just the orb. 40 seconds. Wonderful, the only thing on his side is time. Boom! Nade comes in and knocks Wonderful out of the runnings. That is a startling clutch for Onyx, who's just had a string of them down the tail end of this game.
Dude, he was so cold. He was the bottom of the server coming into the second half of play, and he has won them so many rounds. Onyx, recovery, return. Taking TNL the distance. That flash avoided. Makaze is not giving up. 2 kills, third on a plate. Makaze takes them all. He was ahead of that flash by a step. And it's that lets TNL down in this final round, gifting NAVI a way into their T side. Throughout this whole map, Makaze has performed. Making a statement as Ema shuts it out. NAVI get 1 round in this OT. Ema been spotted. Angle cleared well. Wonderful breaks his smoke and finds a kill. Still TNL surrounding the B-bomb site with Bit overwhelmed. That opens up a path. Alexi blocks the ramp. Will they disrespect it? They look like they have to with a flank coming in. 3 move up the ramp. Kane gets caught. Alexi able to turn back. TNL put that bomb in.
Oh, Alexi's gonna play right through. Onyx posting up at the half wall, waiting for this push. Alexi decides against his aggression on that smoke. Might have been able to catch him on the fade. Instead, they'll have to fight for that man advantage to send them in for this retake. Wonderful with the trade. 2 versus 2 now. Alexi takes it 1 step further. Flyrax left back cave side, spotted by the AWP. Trying to just slow them down, but he had to catch Alexi right there on the cross. It's going to be a close defuse, but Alexi's just got it, and if that kill had come through...
TNL, every time having to dig deeper and deeper, now going for the A attack. Wonderful, going to get forewarning of this one. Misses his shot. Oh no, they're going to disrespect that molly. They are full sending out into this site.
Second molly laid out, but they play in between them, and oh, that's wild. Doi! There's 2.
How
the
does he
open
find
is
the gap?
secured as he threads the needle perfectly on the Molotov. Kane back turn, Bit answers with aggression of his own, playing through this CT smoke. Brown's still alive, Brown's still hot. Trying to wrestle for this site control is NAVI, but they're losing numbers in a losing battle. TNL, they've got a crossfire between Main and Brokey. There's no pressure on this Brokey guy to swing. Wonderful had to go searching for it, and that's TNL once more on map point.
There were 2 mollies down. I don't know how Doi finds the gap to stand between them and get double entry on the rotate as well before the CT smoke blooms. That is dirty. Here's that second volley. Here's that second execute. And no one's in the bomb site right now. Ema's just close. This is a really crazy call for TNL, and it might just work.
Ema looking through the molly. A second one pushes him even further back.
I think they're in.
And this is TNL going for broke. 4 on 4. Bomb planted and a chance to take this opening map over NAVI. Wonderful providing cover, lets them close the distance. Makazi dead back in Donut, this positional trade, this swing of the round as Temple's reclaimed. Donut now owned in the post plant for TNL. You've got to disrupt Dory, and then you've got to get onto Onyx. And he's just not giving them the fight. He's not giving them a means to an end in this clutch. Defuse denied. TNL with a huge win in overtime, knocking NAVI down a peg to open up this series.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
They got a T-side start to open up.
Very excited to see how these setups look on CT side, these rotations here for TNL. On a very technical map, but they were playing great Team CS earlier, with moments of individual brilliance shining through. NAVI crossing outside with that smoke. Goosh comes in and they make it all the way into Garage. Makazi, of course, cracking heads, finding that entry. Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
One more time. Oof.
How do they win this, Hugo?
NAVI, they go to the B side, they plant the bomb.
No.
One more kill, one more bullet.
Onyx with another stellar clutch.
Not today.
Oh my god.
Still not today.
God. Okay, he wasn't ready for Makaze. It's a pretty convincing try from Onyx. Forget how impressive he was in Cologne. Onyx tries to make a play up through Secret. He will get dealt with, but it's spam to connect. I rotate down towards lower. TNL try and get ahead of this. Ooh, Knife's actually coming back up.
Oh.
And that's not a great way to give away the man advantage. Also, the routing now down into the vent to build for this lower play. This is NAVI in too strong of a position, surely.
They're looking very comfortable right now. Fast finishes here for NAVI. TNL forced out to save these 3 guns. No kit, no chance.
And that's spread out across all 3 maps in the pool tonight. Kani with outside aggression. Makazi doesn't realize till it's already too late, and on this saved gun round for TNL, they've gotten out with a handful of kills to open 4v2. Flyrack's going to reposition into the back of Garage. He's now playing a potent crossfire here with Doi, and that's not even required. The second part of the trap never is to spring into action. When you hide in here, you know it's cooked. What do you even call this position, Hugo, when he's in the little... Would you ever call that anything? He's in
crack. Under silo, I don't know. Either way, he's waiting for this play that's not happening. Knife, patience for him pays off this time.
2025, the year Alexi got big into crack.
Looking like the upper exec. Makazi coming through main here for NAVI. Nades go in. Great flashbang, and Makazi's entry knocks Dowie off his position. Wonderful, brutal headshot. Just like that. Decision has to be made. The molly forces him out of heaven. Flyrax on the save. As NAVI find clean rounds here on this T side. Something more set. TNL, it's a map where everyone needs to hold their position for a kill or 2 at least.
Chat, what skin is this? Oh. That one that Makaze is
I
holding.
don't recognize that.
Like, I feel like I know my skins pretty well. It's got to be one of the newer ones. It's fun seeing people's reactions when they're at home. Like, cause in a studio, like, oh, wait, hold this door. 1 sec. Fast run out into the top site, and they're just running back. These quick hits. Carney does what he can on the barrel through this smoke at main, but it's another round where Onyx and Flyrax are just surplus to requirement here. Stuck down in the vent. Onyx tries to make a move up. Back turn to the vent position, and he's surely a dead man. Alexi has him out in the open.
That was a 4x3 right there on that smoke break. And Flyrax, I would say, most struggling player of last map, really had trouble connecting with the orb. But it's going to get harder on city side Nuke, where if you can't find opening kills, if Navi are going for these upper XX, you're going to get punished round after round. You're going to get forced to save. And even then, Navi read this well. They boost up Heaven, and they catch him. Oh, they try to catch him escaping. Might just be surviving instead. Probably Bit's ready to pick up those nades. Breaks open the smoke. And go on, give it a go. Oh, good save.
Got out? That's insane.
Shocking.
I mean, Navi just dealing them fast topside hit after fast topside hit. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
wait for lobby aggro, get fed some kills early. Done a lot of damage onto Knife. Onyx trying to make a play out through ramp, but surely this is being considered Navi start in a default where they're just holding lobby. All right, Onyx. Only on it for one.
Still winnable if Knife doesn't get cleared, but Ema, oh, no shots connecting.
Survives that fight. Wonderful's trying to open up a B play here. Alexi moving in a little bit later to join in. They're going to go right into Flyrax, who, if you remember, just barely got out with this AWP at the end of last round. Let's see if he can make Navi regret failing that hunt.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, no.
And now low health.
What if instead he's given the AWP over to Wonderful for these coming rounds? I mean, with the pace Navi are playing, don't know if Wonderful even wants it. He's looking fire on the rifles.
Great position taken. That should be the 4K clutch for Wonderful. Easy done for Wonderful. Na'Vi are cooking with gas right now. They're making this one work. Or 2-2. He tries to force it though. This is nice. Pushed in, pre-fired. Wonderful knows his tricks, knows what he's up against. 5v4 start for TNL. And this AWP is overwhelmed. Wonderful looks for a double kill. That molly burns him out. In the meantime, still 3v3. Makaze making magic happen outside. And Bit's wrapping around the world. This is a risky position for the bomb. But if Bit can bail him out, it might not matter. He's here quick. Knife looking up. Bit can't do it. 1v3 and denied by Dory. Big round.
Wonderful takes Zorp up here on top of the silo, looking for a pick out in the yard. 2 nades on the smoke. Close open both parts of this wall, and Makaze is just going to run up an entry around it. Yard control seized by Na'Vi. The fake outside smokes down. And now a kill going their way. They have all the space they were looking for.
Heaven boost super important right here, just to stop Na'Vi from climbing and wrapping around the world. That's obviously what they're doing with this much space, with this main smoke. 3 players walking this way. So Heaven player has got to stop it. And seeing this play, it gives away Na'Vi's intent. Dory holding on. Trade at worst case, you'd like to think for Na'Vi, but Makaze's very low. Easy headshot. Dory looks for more. Bit coming into support. Dory staying in heaven. Not giving away this kill even to the A split. And Alexi actually drops back to try and regroup main, but this A site's getting locked down right now.
Damage on the nade as well. Flashes just as slow. This trickle over. Wonderful still looking on. And with help from Bit, it's on to Flyrax. Oh, gonna try and flash himself in. Now Bit's crossed into the side. Flyrax gonna look down. He's not ready. Bit just creeping under his crosshair. And Flyrax still struggling to really find his footing on this orb. This is where, you know, you're expecting Alexi to cool a change of pace, a different round, and he just hasn't felt the need to do so. Akaze's been burned in this outside position a few times by Kane's aggression, and so not going to catch him sleeping out here in the yard again. TNL still could get rewarded for their stubbornness of never stacking A. They've always been... Well, there was a chance. They have lost this round, though.
NAVI are playing crazy right now. They're just running out. Quick kills, winning rounds with 2 entries. Bit just jumps on top of the box and kills that Hell Rotate. NAVI, no respect on this T side. You love to see it after getting taught a lesson back on Ancient.
Ooh, pins it here, knife dead. And that AK lost. No save allowed. NAVI go on the hunt. Considering it's the CT half where NAVI is supposed to be hitting the hardest here, this is a very worrisome scoreline for the TNL hopefuls. Cross fast, Mikaze just holding W now, peeking ahead of the util, ahead of the smokes. Speed and pace does get the better of him there in that one fight, but everyone's not afraid to make some plays, take some risks here for NAVI. And there's the swivel to close. Double digits as NAVI look to strike back against TNL and return to form. Oh, only one man makes it down. No, wait, 3 men make it down.
That's triple the men.
Oh, and a couple of dinks. It's all going swimmingly for TNL as they control the vent rotate. Oh, you're going to try and go back and secure this kill over at Secret.
Ooh, wonderful patient here. You can't be expecting that, but missed shot. He needed to connect it, and Dory finds that kill late from vent. Mikaze resets. Same situation. Dory on 5 health now. 2 frags in this post plant. NAVI moving in. They don't have a kit. They need the kills quick. Alexi allowed to cross in. Low health on Bits. Kane forces it. He sees they're off the bomb. They don't need to overplay this. That's the pistol. TNL taking it by force. Little vent drop. And look, it's not impossible.
I think there's a man named Jaws. I want to say James Bond.
Yeah,
he certainly has a sizable jaw. Bit with the deagle.
Ooh,
cracking shot onto Onyx.
Right in the jaw.
Put a Z in front of his name because now he's sleeping. Doi, he'll reclaim that kill. So the lower side falls into TNL's favor nonetheless.
I don't know. I have a feeling this game's going to be harder than NAVI are ready for. Exits are good. Galilda save, scrambling. Oh, reload. Careful.
Dude, they did the classic. Slow on ammo in the fight. Lexi with the reload.
Still an AK to grab here. Maybe NAVI can get out with some loot. Or maybe they all just die. Oh, wow. Low on ammo, got to reload, back to the pistol, and Dory stops him. It's a viable strategy, Harry. All the kills for TNL. Lovely work for Doi. And no save for NAVI. It's coming down to this buy round now.
Doi's been sick in this series.
Here's that flank down B. Bit knows there's a player here, surely, but he's not looking prepared. He dropped down the vent and ran. NAVI getting caught off guard. Ema does creep down to respond. 4v4 now. Can they flush out Ema? The molly does exactly that. Makazi as well. Player after player appearing in this B-bomb site, but it's too late to change your mind.
Yeah, you feel very committed here. Flyrex is in danger of just being left on the outskirts of this round, though. Teammates down in the site, they're going to plant open for ramp. That's where Flyrex sits. So hoping he can clutch up at the end, swing on the door. Onyx was hoping to come through and link up with his teammate. Instead, he's opened up a path in for NAVI. Flyrex, they planted for you here. Tricky clutch, a 1v3 to find, and Alexi with an important trade stops that from getting weird.
Home map for TNL again. Vito that's done them very well, but here on Nuke, just not been up for the task. Charging into bit. Last ditch attempt not going well. He holds strong for lots of damage after those 2 kills. And wonderful, just like the repeat here. Looking to finish them off. Easily done. There's the info. And with that should come the round. NAVI map point. Mirage waits.
Make plays with TNL's grouped style here on the T half. They know there's going to be gaps as well, chances to exploit them early. Believing that maybe they even lack the depth to come back in, you know, these 4v5s, 3v5s that TNL have been left in. Makaze throws the hammer down out in the yard, and this final force is brushed aside with ease. NAVI make a nice recovery in this series after having Ancient fall against them. They've got a point to prove and a chance to settle their scores with these bounty hunters on Mirage. I've got that real, you know, soldier mentality. Even though the util misses, he still commits to the call, and he's going to get his kill. Makaze dead over on short. Kane with the opener to get past Alexi. Man up here for TNL. And for the second in the round. Great stuff from him over on Cat. I mean, so much went wrong. It's a wonder that he even gets there in the first place. But that should be enough in this pistol. TNL have done the hard part, and it's just this save for NAVI.
Oh, well, the game has begun, and TNL already made things interesting. Regardless of the result today, I think you're walking away with a lot of interest in this squad and seeing how the rest of the year can go for them.
Whoa, Vid, that is a gnarly 3K.
Yep.
Self-flash in through ramp, and he makes that MP9 sing on this force for NAVI. 5v2, just don't mess it up. Onyx gonna retrieve the bomb. Knife lurking in through Palace. Bit juggling guns back to arm the rest of his team. Swing from Knife will catch Wonderful as he attempts to trade up onto a bigger gun.
Could have been more punish from Knife there. Bit slow to jump on that audio from Bids, but RV might have done enough now. Galil spotting more coming out the ramp. Oh, missed smoke as well in Sandwich lands instead of Stairs. Ema fighting through. 4th kill. And Bit gets his quad as well. NAVI find their force buy.
Has anyone taken them up on it yet? Does anyone have a more Link's story?
Can't help you, sorry.
Oh. Arnie and Flyrex both get kills on the extremities. That's a boost into the window and a play through the apartments. Makazi suddenly feeling a lot of pressure as he gets swarmed. Only Wonderful left.
Where did it go?
Hang on a second. Why does it feel like he wants to try this? Wonderful wouldn't normally try this, but
They're far away.
interested for the time being. Wonderful slinks in on the AWP. Looking for this next kill. He hears a player in at the truck. That shot sails past, and now he realizes I shouldn't be here. Flyrax through the apartments will deal with it, and that's an AWP picked up.
RV, they're the one with the stakes, the expectations, the standards. All eyes on them.
This clash in mid ends up even. Story trying to make the play out through ramp, and what a heater in this game. Started off strong with a 3K mowdown on that SMG.
He's had enough.
He's kept up appearances ever since that point, and even though they've got util to make life uncomfortable for him, they haven't been able to deal with him yet. Lexi's cleared out top middle, and that's allowed Wonderful to move back over on his AWP. Gets up just in time for the spot in a palace. This round might just peter out now. NAVI 3 strong over towards A, low health on Onyx.
Boost stairs might be their only way in. With this cross covered, Alexi isolates one more. Dink as well, 10 health. Alexi finishes the job, and NAVI stop that from streaming out of control on the ramp contact.
Aggression out in the top mid. Regardless if he has the strats, he's given them the opener, a 5v4, dealing with Ema's aggression. The rest of TNL sat pretty back in the apartments. They're giving Flyrax a bit of time to just hold on this AWP. He's been bullied by util. The rest of TNL, I'll leave him alone in the apartments. They've liked the window boost. Curious if that's just something they're going to try and repeat again, especially a bit missing the timing on the first two players crossing out. Wonderful makes his presence known. NAVI clamped down on this mid control. This is the reaction. 3 players swarming and fighting for control of mid.
Oh, Kazi swings in off the flash, but they're ready for him. AWP just misses again. And I think Flyrax has lost his opportunity there as NAVI depart, group up in the mid round, look to take space elsewhere. He has struggled on the AWP. On 15 health, it won't get any easier. I mean, the gap is there if he walks up through the con smoke. But how is he to know? Alexi coming in for the kill.
And it's easy, does it?
Okay, nice, nice. You see, we're playing reactive, doing something. It will be hard.
Какой хуесос от карны, конечно, ребятка.
Насчет игр.
NAVI staying calm, but then a bit of chaos in the middle.
Yeah, Mikaze brings him down low in that fight, but comes out looking worse for wear. Mid still sounds quiet enough, so they're going to bring a third player over to A. That's Wonderful on the AWP getting here. It's been a beast to open up this game, but he won't live long in this round. There's that Wonderful AWP on its way over. Bit of help from Ema as well, out at con. A failed stairs jump that actually might cost you. They wanted to double swing Ema there. Kane had to take the long way round, and now he's sandwiched, split upon by the B players. Wonderful, and Alexi, Pincer, that final man.
Yeah, NAVI is playing a lot more confident, taking fights together, not really resting, not really trying to let this team mid-round or get into good positions. They are just constantly re-swinging in a power position. Oh dear. Oh, they step. They step. They give it all away. They run when the flash comes in. Now they're just sprinting as the smokes are out on A. Alexi's still here. Not only that, but a rotate is in. Backside drops the bomb. AWP missed shot. It's all Alexi. It has to be. 2 kills and a third rifle in the sight. He's figured out where he is. Alexi maneuvering, dancing behind the pillars, trying to get this one more kill. He can't. Late rotate denied by Ema. There's another lurk, so late, as Ema is in a 1v2.
Oh, planting the bomb here. I mean, it's in Ema's best interest just to try and rush down this side player.
Go, go, go.
Doesn't have the kit.
Oh, no.
To go searching for one. The 10-second stick, he doesn't have time for it. Now he feels like he has to close the distance. Spam did connect, and he's ready. Ema off that bomb. No kit comes back to haunt him.
TNL scrapping for 5. It was enough on Ancient.
Back to B, and with one hell of a pace, they're really trying to bully Alexi's bomb site. Makaze only good for 1. Alexi stayed alive for a very long time in that B hold.
Oh, and he's out.
Previous round, it's Ema this time just darting in, putting the advantage in Navi's favor, saying, look, you're gonna have a bomb plant, but you've got to do it a man down.
Oof.
Onyx doesn't seem to care. Is he gonna throw himself back into this fight again? That's mad. Onyx with 3.
Cocky.
Full of confidence.
His teammates not even
Surely
ready.
that.
Doi, 0 and 10. And he's been a rock.
Yeah, considering how good he was on the other 2 maps, it's mad to think that TNL might still be able to find 5 on this half with him entirely missing. Onyx just continues to stun. There's Carney in the kill feed next. And this is very, very quickly building to a more than recoverable half from TNL. They've slowed Navi's roll. And in this final round, Na'Vi barely able to collect themselves back in the market. They're still blocked, they're still smoked off. There's more util ready to come out from TNL in this post plant. There should be no way back into this 2v4. A clean finish with 5 alive for 5 on the half.
And they're still getting hyped up. They're still smiling as they find 5 rounds on their T side by the end.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing. For a team on the grind like this, you've got to be able to... Oh, hold on.
He's on the board.
Doi on the board in a big way. 2 kills in the pistol. Waited all half for him to get going, and it never happened, but he finally breaks that silence now, and that's enough to put TNL within touching distance of Na'Vi.
They might win off of vibes. Yeah, sure, great Counter-Strike as well. Some sharp shots coming in, and the power of friendship, Harry, it can't be underestimated.
I think it's Flash became available to pick up. They relinquished the roster. That was when they got the other 4 guys in, so they all played together. Used to it. Onyx left in charge of this roster by the coach. Arnie offering up resistance. Hell of a double kill. He does really well to get out with 2. And that's going to keep this round live. Now he will be chased out of the round. It ends in this 2v2 retake, but with low health on Makaze, nades could ruin this round for Na'Vi.
Had to go back.
Second HE deployed. Just falls shy of the damage onto Makaze that would make this round feel a hell of a lot safer. They go hunting. They're looking for Onyx. He's dropped a smoke, and so they don't want to chase him through that. And Na'Vi going to have to completely redirect this round.
They could boost. Going to boost Makaze. Not said his name a lot in this 3rd map, but 2 kills deep into this round, this is where he could really shine. You're going to leave him to late lurk. Low health. Yuma can throw util, wait for Makaze to activate, try backstab. It's the question of the timing on Flyrax's rotation. Feels like TNL are putting together a decent read. The question is, are they ready for the window boost? Because 1 bullet should set them up for success. Here it is, easily done. Into the B site goes Ema. Is he ready? Fall backside, the molly takes. He gets the info. 1v1 and he takes it. Pressure on, he's gonna stick that bomb. Flyrax coming in quick.
Plant down, seconds to spare. The next shot has to be flawless from Ema, and he's caught looking the wrong way. Flyrax gets there just in time, and that's TNL in to the lead. I mean, JR was one of the guys to help kind of build the tactical profile of this team. It's no wonder aggression is hard-baked into the DNA of TNL. The nades have done great damage here. Everyone from Na'Vi is so wounded, so low. Couple of shots end this round. Makaze and Alexi clawing away back in for this Na'Vi squad. Ema, there's a lineup. They're all so low.
Nade
This is 1 kill from it. Another man up close. Wonderful's Deeg rings out for 1. It's Onyx who's going to deliver a clutch back on Ancient. This guy went on a string of huge clutch rounds, but shut down from it. Wonderful playing whack-a-mole. It's a tie game again.
The D's just connecting over and over again, and every gap found, every opportunity exploited by TNL. And catch your opponent off guard, and TNL have certainly been doing that today.
Also just see such a stark difference between these squads in the cams. NAVI looks so stressed. They know that they can't lose this game. Ema, their top performer, found by bottom of the board. Now we to open up. Are they gonna get run through as Makazi taking a leaf out? The TNL book is just charging through the apartments time and time again.
Yeah, Wonderful says, I ain't planting that bomb. You put it down, Makazi. Low health, he gets a stick. Alexi blocks on the short side. One more player can't continue. This should be the round with the amount of util NAVI have left to plug. Stop these retaking players from even considering this round.
That's the save called. A reluctant save, but a save nonetheless. TNL can't justify giving it a look in. They want to feel like they're losing grasp of this lead.
How did Bit die?
I don't know. I mean, this could potentially be a punishing close, right? Only getting out with 2 players surviving for NAVI is not ideal. Waiting for that smoke fade.
The signature double push every round. Double push position. Get someone set up deep. Connie all the way in. Forces the kill. .5v4. Still splitting it into this stack. TNL in the right place.
Up close.
Oh,
back turned on Alexi.
Oh,
that's a free kill for him, and they all come through at the connector side. Wonderful. Never able to get that clutch rolling.
Ema lurking, everyone else A-Wood bound.
Oh, that's a wild flick. Flyrax in the feed, that orb delivers an opening. Bit gonna try and reclaim some ground out here on A. Takes it one step further, Knife dead, back in the spawn. Follow up for Flyrax. Trying to keep this orb in contention.
They haven't even crossed in, man. Smoke's gonna fade.
Will fade soon. NAVI have gotta go. They make that crossing now. They dodge this smoke spam. Nades find great damage. 2 players low on this retake for TNL. Carney does some damage, not enough to stop the bomb plant. They're spamming onto Alexi. I know they've got him trapped in here behind the boxes.
How is he still alive?
They just can't seem to find him. Flash set up the orb. No. Flyrax has hit some blinders here. That miss sailing past Wonderful keeps him in at the end of the round. Orb delivers 1, and it's down to this clutch. Bit in the same position that Wonderful found success in. He will also excel in. That's Bit. That's Alexi. NAVI with the round.
I can't believe he wide swings the orb. And so we go back to another A execute where NAVI try it once more. Sight entirely clear.
Chase for Makaze.
Oh dear.
Alexi blocked his boy out in the open.
Oh god.
Oh, now he's getting stuck on Wonderful.
Make
It's
up for
fine.
it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It was a bit of a disaster. You couldn't lose this though.
On a clutch. We've seen him with some great clutch rounds here, but late on the flank, it's being held. Oh my god.
No kill
Feels
right
a bit
now.
so quickly.
Yeah.
The time is the problem, and time's his greatest enemy. There's no running away from it. NAVI on to match and series point. Pushed to the very limits here by TNL in this series. Only 1 dominant map, and it was NAVI picking that one up handedly on Nuke. Making moves, or at least they were in that first half. His T-sides felt like a safe bet. There's the opener. Alex dead first, follow up for Wonderful. He wants this over and done with now. NAVI looking to dodge embarrassment. Makaze with another opener, and even though they've run past this man up in the apartments, it's only Onyx left. Bomb dropped at his feet, and a 1v4 in front of him. Wonderful's orb takes control over that final round on Mirage, and NAVI lock in the win. TNL, a journey at Bounty ends here. Their journey in Counter-Strike might just be beginning. This is a hot prospect squad on the rise, taking NAVI the distance.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.